Monday Night Raw. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to...
You're listening to the Wrestling Takeover.
What is your name?
With your host, Jordan Turner, who's always going to keep it real.
Come on, King.
Inside and outside the ring.
Let me make myself clear. He's got the fans behind him, King.
It's time to take over, King.
Are you ready? He's all fired up now, King. The Takeover.
Let's go.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wrestling Takeover Podcast, your new home for bold takes, real talk, and a creative perspective. If you're tired over the same old bullshit that you guys hear on a weekly basis in terms of other podcasters, recycled wrestling talk, hit that subscribe button on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your audio platform. And I appreciate everybody tapping in to the Wrestling Takeover Podcast, the most creative and honest podcast in the space, y'all. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Welcome back to another brand new content video of WWE Monday Night Raw. This is the official Monday Night Raw post-show review for Monday, June 2nd, 2025. How y'all feeling? Man, you know, we got Money in the Bank this weekend. I'm pretty excited. The card looks pretty stacked. The two Money in the Bank matches, I cannot wait to go in depth and talk about Money in the Bank, what I see happening, what I see happening afterwards. I am going to officially do my preview and predictions on all things WWE Money in the Bank this upcoming week. So tap in on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, like I said, or wherever you get your audio content. I am going to be doing Money in the Bank preview and predictions. I'm also going to do this week the state of WWE Women's Wrestling, another edition of the Popular Casual Conversation, WWE edition. So y'all can look forward to that this upcoming week. And then I'm also going to be talking about Friday Night SmackDown as well. So a lot of content. I got y'all covered, baby. I got y'all covered, man, right here on the Wrestling Takeover Podcast, man. But like I said, Monday Night Raw, man, I don't know how y'all feeling about it. WWE as a whole is very up and down in terms of the ticket prices going up. Monday Night Raw is kind of boring right now. SmackDown, pretty boring. NXT is cool for what it is, but a lot of fans are kind of feeling the same sentiment. Let me know in the comments down below, man. In the comments down below, let me know how you guys feeling about the overall state of the WWE. Let me know when it comes to SmackDown, NXT, Monday Night Raw, just WWE in general. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on all things WWE in the comments down below. Now, tonight we had some qualifying matches. The qualifying matches was between AJ Styles, CM Punk, and Americano, a.k.a. Chad Gable. Now, Chad Gable, I'm not surprised, but I am surprised that he advanced. You know, I think this is a great position for Chad Gable. I think he's going to kill it. He's going to do his thing. This was a fun triple threat match for what it was. The Americano, you feel me, he advanced. Punk, and Judgment Day with Seth Rollins, they got involved. And we kind of knew it was going to happen. I know some people are pretty upset that CM Punk and AJ Styles are not involved. I'm cool with it. I know Seth Rollins is one of the potential winners that people are picking for the Money in the Bank. Don't be surprised if we get CM Punk costing Seth Rollins the Money in the Bank. I will go over that later on this week a little bit more in depth when I talk about my preview and predictions for Money in the Bank. But this was a good triple threat match. Americano, he advances. I thought it was a great outcome. Good on Chad Gable. He's killing it with this gimmick. So salute to Chad Gable, man. Fun little triple threat. Let's get into the other triple threat match. We've seen Stephanie Vaquer. Man, Stephanie Vaquer, man. Respect. She advanced. She, defeated Liv Morgan and Ivy Nile. Pretty good triple threat match. I know a lot of people really love Stephanie Vaquer, like myself. She, I feel like, is a sleeper pick to win the women's Money in the Bank, but there's only one person that really needs to win this match. I will go over that later on in the week when I give a little bit more in depth on the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. That's actually the most anticipated match for me personally on the Money in the Bank card. I thought this match was great. Stephanie Vaquer shine. She's going to get over tremendously with the crowd. I think Ivy Niles, she needs a little bit more in depth in terms of character for the fans to get emotionally invested in her. I think Liv Morgan's great. Her career renaissance has been through the roof, been going crazy. So shout out to Liv Morgan, but Stephanie Vaquer, she got the dub. It was great. Speaking of Stephanie Vaquer, man, you know, WWE, they plant seeds on purpose. We've seen a segment between Stephanie Vaquer and Rhea Ripley. And I thought to myself, I'm like, yo, this was done by design. And I'm already seeing people on social media that, oh, we need to get Stephanie Vaquer versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. I ain't gonna hold you. That would be the plan for me personally. Stephanie Vaquer versus Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 42. I don't know if that's gonna happen. It might happen earlier, before WrestleMania, but I mean, shit, that screams WrestleMania to me. I think Stephanie Vaquer is gonna get over tremendously with the crowd. Fans love her. She did great here. She has that aura, bro. She has that, like, that it factor. You know what I mean? That charismatic that Stephanie Vaquer has. She portrays. So good triple threat match. Stephanie Vaquer advances, and man, she's gonna be a sleeper hit for sure, man. We got Sami Zayn and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed defeated Jey Uso and Sami Zayn. We need a little bit more of meeting between Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins as a group. What's the name? What's the slogan? What's the blueprint? What's the perspective? What's the reasoning? We need to get all of that. And right now we really haven't gotten that. And I'm not losing my patience with it, but I will tell you, you know, I want to buy time. I want to be patient with it. But with what we got and what we've been given, I'm not really all that invested into the group right now. From a physical stature point, bro, they look badass. You feel me? They look badass. But in terms of explaining an explanation and giving us a reason as to why we should care about this group, I'm not going to lie to y'all, man. I keep it real. This is the most honest wrestling podcast in the space, bro. I keep it real 24/7, 365 days a year when I talk about WWE. We need to get a little bit more conclusive with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins and Paul Heyman, because it feels like they're just there right now. I know a lot of people are speculating that we can potentially see Sami Zayn turn heel on Jey Uso. I ain't gonna lie, I would love to see that. That's number one. Number two, we got announced that Jey Uso and Gunther are going to be fighting next week. And I'm going to say it like this. Jey Uso's world title reign hasn't really been good in my personal opinion. I don't really see him as a world champion in my eyes, but he is the world heavyweight champion. Respect to Jey Uso. You feel me? He's popular with the crowd. He's popping with the crowd. It's great. Respect to Jey Uso. But next week, he's going to go one-on-one with Gunther for the world heavyweight title. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't know how WWE is going to do this. If Gunther's going to lose, I don't know how. Well, I mean, let's be real. Let's cut the bullshit. Jey Uso tapped out Gunther, so technically, it don't matter how Jey Uso wins. If tap out, pinfall, he could pin him straight up because he made Gunther tap out. So if he pinned him, what is that really going to mean? Because he made Gunther tap out previously. You understand? So I personally don't know how WWE is going to in that match in a way to where Gunther looks strong if the plan is for him to actually lose the match. I can only see Bill Goldberg get involved and or Logan Paul get involved. Logan Paul can get involved in costing Jey Uso the match, and then Bill Goldberg can get involved in costing Gunther the match. So I'm going to be really interested to see how that's going to transpire moving forward. We've seen Karrion Kross tonight on Monday Night Raw. That was great. Overall, Monday Night Raw was solid. It was decent. but it is creeping up to boredom territory, man. It ain't worse than SmackDown. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It ain't worse than SmackDown, but it's like, like, come on, man. You feel me? But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, the interaction between Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Vaquer got the social media going crazy. So that's going to be great to see. When is that match going to transpire? But overall, SmackDown was not SmackDown. Monday Night Raw, excuse me. Monday Night Raw was decent for what it was. I can't wait to see what happens on SmackDown. Again, what's coming up on this week on the Wrestling Takeover podcast? We got the Monday Night Raw post-show review. That's done in the can. I am going to be doing the state of the WWE casual conversation, the state of women's wrestling right now, my opinions, my adulterated, authentic, honest point of view, perspective on women's wrestling. We're going to talk about that. And then I'm going to talk about my preview predictions for WWE Money in the Bank. So you guys can look forward to that this week on the Wrestling Takeover podcast. Appreciate y'all tapping in and continuing to support the Wrestling Takeover podcast. Spread the word of the Wrestling Takeover podcast. Word of mouth goes a long way. Subscribe to the Wrestling Takeover podcast on YouTube, on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, or wherever you get your audio/video content. So not only subscribe, like I said, but comment. Comment down below on this episode, on this video. Let me know what you guys thought about Monday Night Raw tonight. Let me know what you guys think about Money in the Bank as we get closer to the event. Like I said, spread the word, do all that, and follow me on social media, on Twitter at JT Takeover, on Instagram at The Wrestling Takeover. And I genuinely appreciate each and every one of you who go out there and listen to the Wrestling Takeover podcast. Much love and respect to each and every one of y'all. I'm signing off, and I'll see you right back here on the Wrestling Takeover podcast later in the week for more content.